to catch you guys all up, a lot of people have kind of been assuming that this was all about oil, that we've been saying this is really about the drug trade, and it's really about regime change and oil. What I just found out was that Venezuela's leader offered up their oil and gold to the United States. The United States didn't want it. Trump was like, yeah, they have offered us everything because they don't want to F with the United States.
He has offered everything. He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to f around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.
So that would be to say that it would be really about the drug trade, except Venezuela does not actually produce fentanyl. They don't produce the drug that is poisonous and killing everybody. DEA.gov has a report that came out this year, 2025, which means it was this administration. And they said that Mexico and China produces the fentanyl, that Venezuela mostly traffics migrants. Like, they mostly are responsible for trying to bring illegal immigrants into the U.S. and then they extort them. So they make them prostitutes or make them murder people, or they do things to pay off their smuggling debts. And they primarily operate within the Venezuelan community here in the United States. So that's where it's like, okay, I don't know why Venezuela's getting the heat for this, because Mexico and China should be getting the most heat for fentanyl. That's why people on both sides, Republicans and Democrats, have said, wait a minute, why are you killing people in the middle of the ocean? No trial, no arrest, no evidence, no names. We're just killing them. Once you know they're really not trafficking fentanyl because they don't produce fentanyl necessarily, then it's like, well, then what is on the boat? Who is on the boat? Are you doing all this for coke? If they also do transport migrants and that's illegal, how do you know you're not killing the people who are just, trying to get to the U.S.? The U.S. has said they know who's on the boats. They know where they're going. They know everything about it. They're killing them because they're trying to deter them. And then Trump started floating land strikes, and that's what gets the military involved. And that's why everybody's saying, okay, what's Venezuela going to do? So, Venezuela is preparing their people to just try their best. Venezuela knows they do not have an army. They do not have a military, I should say, that can actually hold water compared to the United States. So at this point, they allegedly are preparing for guerrilla warfare, which is basically like, we're just going to do literally whatever we can do. Chaos, sabotage. We're going to just figure it out. It says units have been instructed to disperse and hide upon attack, and that the government could also seek to create disorder in the streets.